What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and today we got the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra on deck. It's 4 months later, and one thing I gotta say about this device off the rip, we can't give Samsung all the credit for this device. It's somebody else we gotta give a lot of credit to. So 4 months later, you wanna know how it's going. Is the device still running? Is it still one of the best devices out? Things of that nature. I will say this about this device. This device does have some kryptonite, 1 or 2 pieces of kryptonite depending on who you are. When it comes to this device and moving objects, when it comes to photography, it has an issue. It has a problem. The shutter leg is still there. It's hard for this device to catch a moving object and take a quality picture of it. Samsung needs to fix that. I don't know if it's the software or the hardware. I don't know if it's something with the sensor, the way it's timed. I'm not exactly sure, but I would like them to see them fix that, because overall the camera system is on go. And I mean, I'm just going to point it out to you, even though it's not an issue to me, the size of this device. This device is a boxier device. It's tall and it's wide. So if you're not into a behemoth of a device, this may not be the device for you. You may want to go with the S23 or the S23 Plus. And at the same time, one thing that I don't like about the continuity of the S23 lineup is if you go with a smaller device, you don't get the resolution on the screen. I mean, Samsung 1080 panels look great, but still, just the bang for the buck, what you spend your money on, you want better than 1080. Everything is 1080 now, so when you're spending a certain amount of money, you're gonna want more than 1080. Other than that, guys, this is a really powerful device. The display is one of the best displays on the market. You can see 6.8-inch display, 120 hertz LTPO, so it goes up and down for battery efficiency. Just the most vibrant and beautiful display just about on the market. Every review that I do, I compare to this display because Samsung has set the standard for a long time for displays. When the Note 20 Ultra came out, I said Samsung can't make displays any better. But somehow Samsung still seems to wow me every year, make the display more vibrant, brighter, and things of that nature. They definitely hold the title, and this S23 Ultra display is just king supreme. The build on this phone actually went more in the direction that I wanted to. I wanted a flat display, but the curves are reduced and the sides are flat, which give it a comfortable feeling in hand. And I really like this because honestly, like if you take an iPhone, the sides on the iPhone really hurt my hand. Like your hand will get tired from holding the iPhone because of those sharp edges. And Samsung did not go with those, so I'm glad they didn't go with those. I wouldn't like a 90-degree angle. I just like a flatter display that doesn't catch light as much. So just an all-around nice build, nice color selection this year. I like how all the exclusive colors were available off the break. We got the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner firing on all cylinders per usual. We got an S Pen. I mean, just a behemoth of a device with a great amount of features. So that's definitely a win for me. I like big devices with a lot of features. But the thing that actually is setting the S23 Ultra apart, and I will say setting it apart from devices without this thing, is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy. Snapdragon absolutely did that thing when it came to the processor in this device. This device is fast. It does everything that you need it to do and more. And a lot of times I find myself surprised with the things that I can do on this device and the way that I could do it on this device. Like now that LumaFusion is on an Android market, I can actually edit videos on LumaFusion on this device very smooth. In the last 2 years, no Android manufacturers were really synonymous with great battery life unless they have ridiculous sized batteries and things of that nature. This feature-packed phone that does so much actually can hold out 7-8 hours of screen on time, and I'm just loving that. Like, you're getting the performance and the battery life, and we have to credit Snapdragon for that because the chipset is so efficient and powerful. Even though this phone looks exactly like the S22 Ultra, is a completely different phone than the S22 Ultra. It's like comparing a V6 charger to a Scat Pack charger. They may look the same, they may have the same features on the inside as far as the interior go, but at the light, you know a V6 charger is a V6 charger and the Scat Pack charger is a Scat Pack charger. One is going to spin them tires, one is not. Snapdragon did such a great job. You can really only compare Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor devices to other devices with the same processor, because it's basically unfair. And as far as the cameras go, except for that one piece of kryptonite where it trying to take pictures of moving objects, this video camera and just still objects is a beast. It's a fire camera, guys. Me myself, I'm a YouTube creator that create content with smartphones, so I've recorded videos with my iPhone 14 Pro, which is supposed to be the best camera system, you know, according to some people. And I've recorded videos with this S23 Ultra. Now with the S23 Ultra, the videos, for some reason, it's just that sensor is getting so much information and so much light that I could actually get like a more of a macro shot while I'm recording a video and bring objects in super close. And even if I'm not in the perfect light, it still looks really good and bright on camera. And at certain times, this camera will shine where the iPhone will start to fall apart and it won't get focused and things of that nature. So it's really something to this camera system, guys. So that's why I want Samsung to fix that one little issue with the moving objects, because everything else is really good. Like I said, in 4 months, I really enjoyed this device. I enjoy all the features. I utilize the S Pen every day. I utilize the S Pen today just to make a thumbnail for this video. This is, if you want the beastiest, one of the beastiest devices on the market, this is for sure a pickup. If you still a slab phone lover, this phone is a complete tool. This phone is a whole utility belt. When it comes to the S23 Ultra, a lot of the boxes are checked off in a really high level. Some people don't need this type of device because they don't need all the features and they really don't put their devices under any pressure. If you're somebody that's looking for a powerful device that you're gonna put the task, I could definitely recommend the S23 Ultra because it's held me down and it hasn't let up yet. It hasn't slowed down. The battery life hasn't changed. Samsung has been coming through with the updates, trying to make sure that this device stays on task. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the S23 Ultra. I just had to share it with y'all since it's 4 months later. It's your man BG Tech Life. I'm out. Peace.